rights of people of color. I'm deeply concerned about the safety of my neighbors when the people who are hired to protect us have attacked us. But I would like to say my primary question to you tonight is, how are you being proactive? What are you doing to solve this problem before it starts? There's overwhelming evidence leading the public to believe that the Chicago Police Department is racist. On the issues of police training, I want to know how many hours of cultural responsiveness and anti-racism training are required to become a Chicago police officer. My spouse is a social worker. As fellow public servants, we understand the importance of being culturally responsive and anti-racist. Our licensures not only require one semester-long course dedicated exclusively to ethnicity, race, and culture, but also require that every other required course integrates this topic. These standards are crucial to being reflective about your work, and if you have not included that so far, then you cannot say that you have been working to solve this problem.
Yeah!
The next speaker is Aubrey Keys. Ma'am, you need to use the next speaker, please step down. Next speaker is Otha McCoy II.
19 years ago, this month, Chicago Police Department Internal Affairs Division came on the west side of Chicago and destroyed the Austin community. They brought a bunch of liars, a bunch of thieves, and destroyed a community that I put my life in. You can't find one policeman or one criminal to say I ever did anything or my guys did anything wrong to them. And my guys sent me here tonight to read you something real quickly, and I'm going to give you a document to show you the crime that they put on these black officers and this Hispanic officer 19 years ago. And if they had listened to me 19 years ago, we wouldn't be here tonight. They told you a story, so now I can tell you the truth. I was not arrested, I was kidnapped. I was not indicted, I was framed. I was not interrogated, I was tortured. This was not an investigation, this was a conspiracy to violate the civil rights of the people of the Austin community. A violation of their civil rights of equal protection under the law. It's not going to be my word against theirs. I'm going to tell you what they said, and I'm going to tell you what they did. Was this a police corruption, or was this a government conspiracy? This time, you will decide who's guilty or innocent.
Sir, your time is
The
up.
trial began the 80 team.
Some of the most traumatic losses are those that happen when there's a death of a child and sibling. And I'm here to tell you, you have no right to inflict further violence on these families by not bringing those guilty to I know who appointed you. Rahm Emanuel is the same person who is now trying to apologize for his failed oversight of the public safety of Chicago. Only because of public and political pressure. If he really cared, he would resign. This board would not exist.
Youth leaders organized demonstrations that marched from the scene of his murder to this police station, calling for justice. Justice for the past 3 years, youth leaders have called for justice in the police killing of Rekia Boyd. This board has been confronted by a unified call for these killers to be fired for years. Community calls that this board has also ignored for years. First, this board should move tonight to fire Dante Servant, the killer in the killing and cover-up of Ronald Johnson. This police board should stand with the people of this city who are demanding that a broken system of police accountability be fixed by resigning as a group in protest of this broken system. I stand with young people who are leading this movement.
What you see here today is a body of professionals, a body of parents, family, friends, and students who have sacrificed their livelihoods to do the jobs that we have paid you all to do. As we beg and we plead for you all to have dignity, grace, and solidarity.
For the people who cause bodily harm, there is no reason that we should have this issue. My plan and what I am saying, and you want a new plan for the new superintendent? Defund CPD.
Yeah!
There's a case of two related cases. A Flint farmer and Darius Pinex, who were both killed by the same officer, who was drunk the night he killed Flint farmer, and shot him execution style the same way Van Dyke shot McDonald. You all know that officers are trained to discharge their weapons until a suspect, so-called suspect, stops. That's how they're trained. Not trained, they're trained to shoot and to keep shooting until they think that the so-called threat has been eliminated. That means they empty their gun on almost every occasion. And that's what happened in the case of Flint Farmer as well. This board should fire Servin now. It should fire Van Dyke now. It should fire all the cops who were on the scene of the lie.
I know my teenage sudden pain. His sister was worried about Dante Servin, and y'all still had to took this man's job. So y'all must like him for what he did. So y'all came from murder to no street. That ain't cool. It ain't no big deal. I promise y'all it ain't. Whoa. Just like they tried to throw my son's name under the bus, I'm gonna throw y'all up under the bus with
Yeah!